Hey guys, Quackers Collects here with another set of NFL predictions. This time it's preseason week 2, which is basically week 1, but um yeah. Um anyways, yeah, I'm going to be picking these as if they were preseason no, not preseason, regular season games. Um but excuse me. Anyways, let's get started. So tonight we have the Detroit Lions playing the New York Giants, and I'm going to be picking the Lions for this game. It's very likely that they win here. I don't think they're going to be playing their starters, but I think they could win this game against New York, and I think the Lions. Well, I'm just doing these for fun. I don't really have any analysis for these, but yeah, I'm gonna be picking the Lions for this game over the New York Giants. Like I said, I'm gonna be picking these as if these were regular season games, and but they're preseason. So, anyways, I'm picking the Lions for this game. Next, we have the Carolina Panthers taking on the New England Patriots. I'm going to go with the Patriots here, under a new head coach, Gerard Mayo. Bill Belichick is gone, so I think, new leadership change. I think that this will be a good game for, Drake May. I think Drake May is going to be probably going to play since he's a rookie, and I know Jacoby Brissett is here as well. And the Panthers, let's see how Dave Canales does as head coach. I don't really have any I don't have any problem with him. He was a decent offensive coordinator in Tampa Bay, so I'm going to be picking the Patriots for this game. The Atlanta Falcons taking on the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to be picking the Dolphins. I don't really have that much faith in Atlanta. They hired Raheem Morris as their head coach, who actually was their interim head coach after Dan Quinn got fired. So it's kind of a reunion in a way. I'm going to go with the Dolphins. I think Mike McDaniel's squad is going to get it done, and nothing against Raheem Morris. I think he's going to be a decent head coach, but hopefully they can get more than 7 wins in a year. So, but I am going to be picking the Miami Dolphins for this game over the Falcons. Next, we have the Houston Texans taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. I am going to go with the Texans here. I know that I picked the Texans last week and they lost to the Bears. Well, they could have won, except, the weather. Except the weather happened, and, it's just been rainy over the past few days in Ohio. So, yeah, it's basically... we've had a few storm cells hit our way as well. The Texans, I'm going to be picking the Texans here. Nothing against the Steelers. I think they'll have good... I don't think Russell Wilson's playing, so it's probably going to be Justin Fields playing. As for the Texans, I think that... I think they're going to win this game over the Steelers. I mean, it's probably what would happen in the regular season. I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't even know. So anyways, I'm picking the Texans over the Steelers. Next, we have the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens. I am going to go with the Eagles for this one, despite the Ravens actually having the best record last year. in the AFC. I think the Eagles will probably win this game. It probably will be close, but, you know, these games don't really matter, except for the fact that they're just NFL games. They're just preseason games that, don't really matter. Well, they matter to the team because, you got to give, the rookies some reps. But I think the Eagles are winning this game over the Ravens. So I'm going to be picking the Eagles here. Next, we have the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Jets. I am going with the Jets. I don't really have that much faith in Washington this year. I think Jaden Daniels is going to get Joe Burrowed in his rookie year, and he is probably not going to play a whole lot. So they must miss Sam Howell because I think he's still in Seattle. But the roster cuts haven't happened yet. So the roster cuts don't happen until late August. So anyways, I'm going to pick the Jets over the Commanders. As you can see, the Google has the old logo for the Jets. I know they changed their logo this offseason, and they changed their uniforms, so it'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Jets over the Commanders here. The Chicago Bears are taking on the Buffalo Bills. I am going with the Bills here. I don't think Caleb Williams is going to be playing for the Bears. Well, not for, he's going to be there for 4 years, but I don't think he's going to be playing this game, is what I'm trying to say. But I know Josh Allen is going to be playing this game here too. So, yeah, I think the Bills are going to win over the Bears. And it'll be interesting to see. But I'll be picking the Bills over the Bears. The Las Vegas Raiders are going to be playing the Minnesota Vikings. Probably J.J. McCarthy at starter. And then, they put Sam Darnold in for, I know they put Sam Darnold as the starter on their official initial depth chart. So, but I am going to go with the Vikings. I always root against the Raiders. I'm a Chiefs fan, so anyways, I am going with the Vikings over the Raiders. And yeah, I'm going to go with the Vikings. So, and notice how I'm not putting their records in, because preseason doesn't really matter all that much, especially to, fans like me, but to the team it means a lot. The Green Bay Packers are playing the Cleveland Browns. I am going with the Browns on this one. I know Jordan Love is going to be playing in this game, and I'm not exactly sure who they're going to be playing who the Browns are going to be playing in the preseason. Probably DTR and Jameis Winston, but I am going to go with the Browns here. I think the Packers are going to keep it close, but yeah, these are just bold predictions here. I don't really have any info on the game or anything like that. So, it's kind of hard to predict sometimes. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Browns here over the Packers. The Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm going to be picking my Kansas City Chiefs to beat the Jaguars here. We're going to go 3-0 in the preseason. so you can put that on record. But I am going with the Chiefs over the Jaguars here. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Chiefs. It's a pretty easy pick there. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. I am going to go with the Bengals here. I think the Bucs beat them the last time they played each other, which was 2022. So, yeah, but I'm going to go with Cincinnati here. I know that last time I picked Cincinnati and they lost, so it was kind of disappointing, but that's okay. Yeah, but I'm going to go with the Bengals over the Bucs here. I don't think Baker Mayfield is starting, but anyways, we'll see. We'll see what happens. The San Francisco 49ers are taking on the Tennessee Titans. I am going with San Francisco. I don't really have that much faith in Tennessee either. I know that Brian Callahan is I think he's a good offensive coordinator, but hopefully they can get them back to relevance again. Like his coaching staff, his dad's on his coaching staff. He's the O-line coach. And, but I am going to be picking the 49ers here over the Titans. The Seattle Seahawks are taking on the LA Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers. They just hired Jim Harbaugh. He just won a national championship with Michigan, and I think he'll be good for the Chargers, but hopefully that is the case because he was a LA Charger at one point. Well, actually, that was back when they were in San Diego. He was a Charger at one point. So, anyways, I'm picking the LA Chargers over the Seattle Seahawks. The New Orleans Saints are taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't know why I said St. Louis. I mean, Arizona. Arizona Cardinals. I mean, they were in St. Louis, so. But I am going to go with the Saints here. The Cardinals, they got rid of Cliff Kingsbury. Well, actually, no. I'm spiraling. Hold on. They had Jonathan Gannon as their head coach, and they still underperformed, so I doubt that they're going to perform here against the Saints, but I'm going to be picking the New Orleans Saints here. The Denver Broncos are taking on the Indianapolis Colts. I'm going to go with the Colts here. I think Anthony Richardson might play. And as for the Broncos, I know they just drafted a quarterback. His name is Bo Nix. He's probably going to be playing this game as well. And they just got new uniforms for the first time in 20 years. So it'll be exciting to see the Broncos, but as a Chiefs fan, I'm biased, so it's kind of hard to decide. So I'm going to go with the Colts of the Broncos here. And last but not least, the Dallas Cowboys are playing the Los Angeles Rams. And the last time the Cowboys were on a football field, they got maimed by the 7th seed Green Bay Packers. Which is why I'm picking the LA Rams to beat the Cowboys. And in I don't think the Cowboys will. I think they will make the playoffs at 12-5, and they will get either beat in the first round or in the second round because they haven't been to the NFC Championship game in 30 years. So, anyways, I'm picking the Rams over the Cowboys here. And that is it for week 2 predictions. We'll see you guys next week.